Can I hold my employer liable for terminating me based on a false positive on the drug test from a third-party lab? It caused immigration issues and a travel ban on me. The short answer is no. Now, for a number, unless, has no, unless the employer fraudulently kind of created this lab test or somehow intentionally fabricated or manipulated the drug test results, and then knowingly used these results with the authorities. So you see kind of the chain of events. So if that's ultimately if the employer knew that these were wrong test results and perhaps even um, sort of conspired in creating these wrongful or false positive test results. So in that case, obviously, then yes, you can hold the employer liable, but chances are that that's under the circumstances that you described is highly unlikely, because if the test results were of such nature that it led to immigration case and even a travel ban, means that the authorities in the UE relied on these test results. And that means that the results were created or in the form that at least the authorities deemed were legitimate enough to at least open a case and investigate. So if the authorities felt that the test results were legitimate enough, at least on their surface, then holding the employer responsible for not being able to pick up that they were not accurate is a bit unreasonable under the circumstances. So now there may be a case, however, against the lab, the third-party lab that actually issued these test results, and obviously there it also depends on the circumstances around it. Did they act negligently? Did they act abusively? So why were the results wrong? What did they do wrong in order for creating this sort of false or for having this sort of false positive test? Did they actually use somebody else's blood sample to issue a test result for you? So it's fairly complicated. But whenever you deal with science and labs in particular, you're arguing against science. So it's difficult now. It's not to say that you cannot counter it if you have a different test result, but I guess it's reasonable to expect and accept that the employer is not at least criminally implicated in this if the authorities thought that the results were legitimate enough for them to investigate.